God damn, I really don't know how to start off unscripted videos, but now that I've finally got the commentary flow going, basically what this video is going to be, and hopefully I don't awkwardly stutter in the meantime, is that this is pretty much the, I don't know, I guess a general year wrapper-up video? I don't know. Everybody seems to do it, so I figured, you know what, fuck it, let's just recount the year as 2016 comes to an end, and in its place will be 2017, a year which will hopefully be populated with less politically charged people and death and, stuff. But again, we're not here to talk about all that shit because it's been covered to death and I'm too bored. So in the meantime, let us talk about the positive, or at least I'm just going to talk about, not necessarily recounting everything that happened this year, but more so in a sense that, well, actually, I think my crummy-ass clip show already kind of did that, but I suppose just kind of sort of going over everything in a general, commentary kind of style, or at least just, I guess kind of like just generally giving out my thoughts on the matter. Excuse me, but of course, before any of that, I would probably have to give thanks to a lot of people because, yes, all of you, and again, this is like the most general and basic of how, oh, thank you guys, I love you all very much, except I don't really, I just want you for money. Money is a feeling. But seriously though, I do have to thank each and every one of you who have been subscribed, who have just decided to check out my videos on a whim, or if you just decided to stay purely because I, promote Pepsi so much. Pepsi Max. It's good. It's a good year. Actually, no, it wasn't. 2016 was shit. Couldn't do a lot of people, but, yeah, I have to say thank you to everything, apparently, you know. Thank you to Pepsi. Thank you to this coffee cup, which says I'm a desperate housewife, because you all know that I certainly fucking am. And, thank you to this drink bottle for keeping me hydrated, and, oh, thank you for keeping me hydrated. And, this, packet of, Red Rock Deli sweet chili and sour cream chips that gave me a source of nourishment while I, edited for so long and made videos, because it really helped me because I was hungry. And probably explains why I'm the fat fuck I am right now, but that's not important. The point of it is, and to stop rambling, I guess, is to thank everybody. Love everybody. But yeah, as a general note, thank you, but I think I've probably just summed up everything that I needed to in the review back during the end credits before the storyline sequence, but yeah, honestly, you all do kick ass, and I honestly thank you, because, I don't know, man. I just get the... And again, I'm not sure whether or not this is because of the fact that I'm improving my craft, so to speak, or anything like that, but I don't know, my reviews are just... Especially this year compared to 2015, where I was pretty much absent from doing a lot of things outside the occasional rant or reviews once in a blue moon, because, like, this year, or at least I think one of my New Year's resolutions for the beginning of this year was to make reviews a little bit more often, which... Again, you know, I think I managed to do pretty consecutively well. Of course, we did run into a few hiccups here and there with a Silent Hill review, because, yeah, fun fact, initially I was supposed to review Jak and Daxter the Precursor Legacy in, I believe it was July, but because the Silent Hill review took so long, mostly because, you know, I wanted to cover absolutely everything with that, yeah, that kind of took its place, and I didn't really have enough time to, you know, rush out a Jak and Daxter review, because that honestly would have been a complete disservice to that franchise, because that franchise to me is, oh man, that's just childhood right there. But yeah, that's why I ended up skipping over Jak and Daxter into Assassin's Creed. But, however, on a positive note, Jak and Daxter will be covered next year, and I promised you that. So yeah, for those of you who are fans of Jak and Daxter, stay tuned. But as a general note of reviews in 2016, and again, I don't want to sound as if like, oh yes, I'm just the best damn reviewer ever, I've the subscribers and the money, because really a lot of, especially considering my low quality production, like, I mean, I'm clearly not winning any, you know, awards or anybody who isn't already interested in my reviews anyway, so yeah. But then again, I've always kind of promoted the mindset of doing, you know, so much with a low quality touch. Not to say that low quality in the sense of it's bad, but more so low quality, kind of like a B movie, really. Like a B reviewer. I don't know. I feel like it kind of suits my style a little bit better anyway. But I'm just rambling, so in terms of reflecting on the year, reviews, and well, at least getting back on track or whatever, reviews definitely more productive than last year, which I'm grateful for considering the abysmal year 2015 was, both personally and review-wise. I really do like how some of the episodes came out as well. Like, I mean, again, I'm not sure what everybody's favourite episode was this year, but for me, I don't know, I had a good feeling making all of them. Like, I mean, even the troubles that the Cable Guy review gave me, and, you know, honestly, despite all of that, and I'm so saddened that I could never release the full thing to everybody, honestly, I am just proud of everything that I've put out this year. Like, I mean, I look back to the Matrix Path of Neo, and, like, yeah, there's still a few rough patches compared to where I am now with the Metal Gear review, but honestly, I think this year I found a sense of consistency within my videos, compared to 2015 or, 2014 back with the X series when I was just, dabbling in pretty much anything and trying to find my footing, because I think with 2016 I pretty much nailed how I review things. Which, especially considering the fact that I've only been doing this for like 2 years, I think is actually pretty decent. But yeah, again, I don't think there's really any need to cover specific moments, but honestly, I had a lot of fun doing pretty much every facet of my reviews. Like, I mean, writing it. The writing portion is so much fun because I get to, like, put in so many ideas. Like, I mean, acting it out, it is generally the hardest part because, again, I'm not much of an actor, as you could probably tell with my delayed Schneider thing in the Metal Gear review, but honestly, I mean, even despite that, I still enjoy putting all these ideas into action, and it's like, there's something, what's the word, it's not, I guess something kind of spiritually enlightening when you start to see your ideas translated into, picture format, which I guess is why a lot of filmmakers get the satisfaction that they do. Thirdly, the storyline. Like, and again, this is probably going to be divisive for a lot of people, especially since I said I was going to can it all the way back at the beginning of episode 1 with the Resident Evil review, but honestly, I have a lot of fun doing that. I mean, as just something I do to express myself and flex the writing muscles. Yeah, look at all that muscle. All that non-existent muscle. Yeah, I don't know, it's just something that I do enjoy and I do plan to continue, which, again, probably does show a lot of my that guy with the glasses, particularly Phalos and Linkara influences, but honestly, it's something that I really got a kick out of this year, and I plan to continue into next year, because I've been getting down some ideas, man. Like, especially today, I had, like, a huge burst of Silent Hill-inspired inspiration. Anyway, but yeah, as for anything else outside of reviews, and I plan to make this quick even though it's gone on for 7 minutes, but I've just been pissing about. Outside of reviews, like, I managed to... The Silent Hill creature feature... And again, this goes way back, and again, I really wanted to make this into a series, but... Especially since I lost the last episode with, the wheelchairs after my editor had practically passed away tragically in a blaze of bullshit. And again, that really pissed me off, because I kind of like that episode. And I don't know. But however, and again, this is probably going to be one of those back burner projects, I will probably retool that series into something else. I've been thinking about many ways I could probably revive it to, I suppose, discuss the town a little bit more in general without dipping into reviews, because, again, that's what I plan to do for all the Silent Hill games at some point in the future. Well, except for maybe Book of Memories, but that's neither here nor there in this case. Yeah. Saddened that the Silent Hill creature feature fucked up as it did, but hopefully I can retool it, and hopefully I can make it better, generally. As for anything else, rants, which, again, they generally stopped around 2015, mostly because of the fact that, one, I honestly just got sick of being so fucking negative, and secondly, a lot of people were already talking about these topics and in greater detail, and to be honest, it got to the point where I'd just pretty much be regurgitating the same old shit, and the only rant that I can honestly say that I really felt the anger burning, well, outside of the drug-addled rants, which was half serious and half the alcohol talking, the Gex Up rant, and again, like, I know it sounds, it was very scripted, that one, and again, the whole thing happened all the way back in January, but I saved it up until, Jesus, like, midway through the year, honestly, because, again, to say that I was devastated sounds like, hyperbole, or, just sounds like me overreacting, but honestly, considering that I was following Gex Up since 2009, like, as a young 12-year-old kid who was just getting into this internet reviewer thing and somehow managed to avoid that guy with the glasses crowd up until that point, it really fucking stung, man. Like, just to see Gex Up fall, and honestly, that rant was just... I'd say it's probably my best one, but honestly, it was not only painful to release, but it was also painful to make, because that just pissed me off so much. Which is honestly why I honestly started moving away from rants, because it was just so negative, and I honestly just didn't need that kind of shit. And again, that's not to, you know, piss over everybody's Cheerios who does rants, because, like, I mean, it's a great way to express your anger and everything, and, you know, get yourself heard, but for me, I don't know, it was just kind of a struggle for relevancy, and it's something that I think I just kind of outgrew. Not to say that ranting is childish or anything, but for me, I just wanted to have a generally more positive outlook, and that's why I stuck to reviewing games that I loved this year. And anyway, with rants pretty much dead, I mean, again, I'm not going to say that it's completely dead, because there could be something else in the future that I've felt so passionately about that I'll probably just put out another one, but for the time being, they're pretty much deceased, save for the occasional reanimation for, I don't know, something special. Anyway, as for things in the future which look bright, well, I suppose one last thing about 2016 is that I'm not really sure if next year I'll probably be as frequent with the reviews as I have been this year, since, you know, work is picking up recently, and, you know, there's also just a shitload of studying that I also gotta do for TAFE courses and all that other kind of studying bullshit, but, you know, I'll do my best, I'll work my ass off, because again, I do love doing them, and I guess I'll probably just have to, I don't know, slave over it, and just try and put out a generally good product, which, again, speaks volumes for what I've got next year, since I'm probably going to have to rush my ass off for that as well, but I'll get into that right now. Yeah, 2017, as far as reviews go. I've been debating back and forth. I've already chosen my list for 2017, so most of the game spots are filled up, although they could be subject to change depending upon whether or not my recording setup is good, or if my fucking Dreamcast arrives, which, according to the last one, has apparently died of CPU overload. Yeah, I didn't know Dreamcast could do that, but apparently they just die. Sad to say, but yes. Anyway, God, it's dead. I gotta stop getting off track. Anyway, review list has been picked. The Sonic Marathon, well, the Summer of Sonic Marathon is a go. I'm currently working on that. In fact, I'm actually midway through recording the commentaries as we speak. And, yeah, I scheduled that for 2 months, so, which is why I'm doing it in December of 2016, and I had the scripts lying around back in 2015, which I actually planned to make into full-fledged reviews, but again, because that was my last year of high school, I was very fucking busy at the time, I couldn't really put it out. Okay, interruptions, they happen. Fuck, I've completely forgot where I was. I think it was at Reviews 2017 and the Sonic Marathon. I hope I'm not repeating any points because interruptions happen, but, yeah, I scheduled them for January and February 2017, which basically means Sonic 1 and 2 will be in January on, like, the second and fourth weeks of that month. So yeah, that's why I'm working on Sonic 1 right now. Well, basically I'm just recording all the commentaries, or at least as much as I possibly can do, over the next few days, including, like, December, which, goddamn, I'm gonna be fucking working, like, at an actual job which pays the money. Oh god, that's gonna be tiresome. But yeah, suffice it to say, I'm basically gonna be working myself over the next 2 months to put out reviews, so hopefully, and again, assuming of course I can do this and not break my promise of the marathon to Sonic Meerkat, because he'll hold me to that and he'll probably arrive at me in the night and kill me in a vengeful display of, like, killing and stuff. But yeah, you'll probably be getting 2 reviews within the same month. Isn't that fan-fucking-tastic? So yeah, pretty much the Sonic games that I'm doing is like Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Sonic 2, Sonic CD, and Sonic & Knuckles, which is basically Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic & Knuckles, but I'll get into that in the actual review itself as to why I call it that. So yeah, stay tuned. As for the other reviews, I'll keep a secret up until the time in which they're released, because, well, might as well let you live in hope, but actually you already know that Jak and Dax is probably going on this year, because, yeah, it was a decent production spot. I mean, it was either Jak and Dax the Precursor Legacy for next year, or Ratchet & Clank, and, well, I decided to push Ratchet & Clank back to, well, 2018, so, yeah, more games to look forward to in the future, but this could be subject to change, so, oh, you just have to live in hope, As for anything else, I have a few backburner projects that I've got in the works that, again, I thought up of this year, but, again, like, considering work and studying and all that other kind of crap, not gonna really have the time to put them out, so, yeah, they'll probably be interspersed throughout the year as, like, you know, general videos I can put out with, you know, at least a decent amount of production quality to them, and, you know, that's something. Again, the first project a couple of projects that I do have in the works, and I don't want to confirm anything because, again, this could be subject to change. I could scrap them because, yeah, as a lot of my other update videos generally go, it's like I'm generally bad at keeping stuff. Like, I mean, I had again, I've gotten rid of them now since they're no longer relevant. I had like a bunch of projects in the works that I wanted to do, but I don't know, whether it was like fatigue or I just got tired of them, I just kind of scrapped them quietly. But yeah, some projects that may or may not be scrapped, but don't hold your breath. One of which is involving Silent Hill, which is what I plan to retool the Silent Hill creature feature into, so hopefully... And again, the way I want to structure that is something along the lines of, you know what, I'll keep you in suspense, I'll let you wait until then. And the, second thing is... Actually, you know what, I'm not going to tell you what any of them are, just know that I got things planned and they'll do something, because this video is probably gone on long enough, so... Oh yeah, and another thing, stay tuned for more of the Doom 3 commentary in 2017, as, well, that's probably when I next plan to upload it. And also the Assassin's Creed commentary, which, again, even though I generally covered everything with the review, I still want to do anyway, because Assassin's Creed 1 kicks ass, and I'll probably reiterate my thoughts on the movie, assuming of course that I ever see it, which isn't actually even connected to Assassin's Creed 1, but yeah, stay tuned for Assassin's Creed and Doom 3 in 2017 as well. And now, for reals this time, I'm Skully, keep it new metal, and have some mince pie.